What's going on, guys? Welcome to Final Fantasy Wave Access video, and today we're going to be talking about Knights of Grandshelt. Nothing else. There's no other titles. Just Knights of Grandshelt. So we're going to show how to build them first. Something is really needed in his base form more than anything else, and that is Tyvus's STMR. So if you have Tyvus, go ahead and get that STMR, get that upgraded. Because it's really needed. It is 100% needed for his build to do more damage. So what you would normally be doing is you use this, and then you shift and use his brave shift on burst, and you use Lucrandus, and then use his brave shift on burst again. So then you'll be doing the maximum amount of damage possible there. The base form build doesn't matter at all. This is actually built for something else, for a future video that we'll be making, but you could equip his STMR on his base form. His base form is just whatever. It's kind of like Sephiroth's base form. It's kind of whatever. It's the same situation. His base form is just whatever. So obviously I have his vision card here, but not everybody's gonna have EX3, and I don't expect everybody. I expect most people to have EX1. So you probably would Moogle his STMR or something, because you really need his STMR to help out. And you really need Tyvus's STMR, so if you have any Tyvus, go ahead and get that STMR and get that upgraded in the story. You can upgrade it for free in the story, so go ahead and do that. And then in his Brave Shift form, 300% low burst damage, as much attack as you can possibly put on, and then a lot of killers, because he has 200% killers already. You know, Louise, for example, you guys in Global can relate to that. 200% all killers. So just by existing, you can have a lot of killers already. Like, he has Beast Killer for 400%, 300%. Let's just say 300%. And he has Demon Killer 300%, and Machine, and Dragon. But just by existing and having whatever he has on, he has all those killers already. So you could just, you know, have the chest slot be have some Stone Killer in here, have, you know, some Human Killer in here if you need it, like this, or Reaper Killer if you need it for this, and you know, you have a lot of variables with that. In the abilities here, you want to have Cloud's STMR, of course, and Lightning's STMR, or you would have the Crown here. On the global version, you would have the Crown for the chain cap increase, and you would have Lone Burst damage somewhere else. So that's really how you would build him. Pretty simple, because he's pretty much self-sustaining. He has 12 Lone Burst crystals per turn without having to need anything else, so that's quite good. So all you would really do is just build a lot of attack on him and things like that. So with that being said, let's see how you can use him. So in his base form, like I mentioned, you really want to use Tyvus's STMR, which is this right here, and it allows you to do on the first turn if it gets upgraded. If you do not upgrade it, it requires you to wait till turn 4, which is too long to wait. Let's go ahead and use that, and we'll get them ready and stuff. Aerith, use her LB. I don't really have anyone who can be prepared to do it quickly enough to get 300% low burst damage, so we're not really doing this to test damage here, guys, but if you want to be impressed by the damage, you can be if you want. We're already ready to go. Normally, in an actual trial, you would just use his LB without chaining, because you'd probably be doing something else with this tag chainer, but at the same time, maybe if you're not facing something that has break gauge, then you would be able to do this, but most times, in most of my battles I've been testing, you would just use the little burst. And it still does a lot of damage, by the way, and it's also, his little burst is very quick and smooth, so kind of want to do it near the very beginning, really, because it's 2 hits. Yeah, I was able to fit 2 hits in there, I think. Pretty sure I was able to hit 2 hits in there. Yep. And then next turn, use Grandis to fill up, or just have an Entruster, like I mentioned in my review. Need someone who can entrust, or just use Grandis. And then the next turn, you're ready to go with the full LB stacked 370 times modifier. There you go with that. And let's just see what it's looking like here for an increase here. Not too much more, so it looks like Tyvus's STMR is it either wore off or we're just doing good. So that's really all you gotta use. Is you gotta, it's not as slow as Sephiroth, but it's, yeah, it's really fast because it has those two hits, and it just looks really smooth. So you really want to it's not this is, guys, not a slow finisher, so you don't want to be doing it waiting until the end. You want to go ahead and do it right away. And if you're not getting to the 300% number on the screen, you want to go ahead and put Tiva's TMR to help increase the chain for his capping, because he's very important to cap with. So there really isn't anything else to say. It's pretty simple. Like I said, 200% all killers, so you can't really go wrong with that. You guys on the global version, like I said, you guys can relate to that. It's not some unknown mystery. You guys have Louise. You guys, I have Louise too. So yeah, that's really it. There's not much else to say. His STMR is really needed because it gives him a lot of attack and also some killers as well. And like the chest slot could be changed for something else, and the 2 accessories could be changed for something else in case you don't have any of those. But if you do, you're all set. And of course, the GF could be something else as well. It's just a stat, Esper stat bonus, just because he doesn't need anything right now. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. There'll be a more serious video with showing him off with damage and things like that in the future. I just have some content lined up. It'll probably be either tomorrow or Friday, most likely Friday, 100% Friday, maybe Thursday. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys watch and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.